start with a lot of energy. If it doesn't work out, fuck it, start over. My name's Joseph Runningrane. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from Browning, Montana, currently residing in Missoula, Montana. Started when I was 13, just playing like power chords and learning Black Flag songs and stuff like that, and then got older, got into like a lot of indie rock and a lot of folk, and then came full circle again and started playing punk again when I was about 18. Got more into the local and regional scene and drew more influence from that, because that's where it happened, was in the underground. GDBH started in March of 2008, and we played for 3 years in and around Missoula, went on 2 tours and released a 7-inch. And then our bass player ended up having a kid and works 2 jobs, and so it just kind of came time for us to change our name and form a new band. And so Goddammitboyhowdy kind of morphed into King Elephant. We added our bass player, and now we're just hitting the ground running with it. We're getting this full length knocked out. We're trying to plan a national next summer, just playing as many shows as we possibly can. Goddammitboyhowdy was, I feel, good in the way that it was 3 res kids doing something for themselves. We went on tours, we put out records, and we were proud of what we did, and it was something to be proud of, it was something to be happy about. And so we really tried to lead that example, that college may not speak to you, Western society may not speak to you, but you can always do something like this. You can always make your own thing and be proud of it, regardless of who else finds it of being worth anything. But I found that really posed 2 problems, and that is, it alienates people who are native because they immediately think that we're just speaking to this native audience. But then it also posed the question to us, are we really getting interest for what we're saying? Are we really getting interest for whether or not our songs are good? Or is it just that we're impressive because we're 3 res kids playing punk rock music? There was a lot of things that precipitated the formation of King Elephant, but one of the things is this can speak. I want to be in a band that can speak to everybody. We're just going to be no BS, straightforward. Let the songs stand on their own. And what everyone is searching for don't mean that much to me, except we've been King Missoula win. Just ran all the instruments, drums, guitar, and bass live, and then overdubbed lead guitar and vocal tracks, and mixed it over the course of about 4 or 5 hours. With the resources we had, we didn't have an unlimited recording budget or anything like that, and so we really had to be on our shit and kind of be ready for any of the inevitable kinks and bugs that needed to be worked out.
Bass load cider with the coming back into the little thing.
We just had to approach it as, let's do the best we can with what we have, and that's kind of the way it sounds. It doesn't sound bad, it's very raw, it's very rough. It's just we don't really know anything else besides sounding rough.